First up, we've got Kevin Greuter's Saw X. Coming off the absolutely epic fail with Spiral, they peeped the mistakes, finessed it, and boom, best Saw sequel in ages. It's on another level, for real, son. Just tight storytelling and sick-ass traps. This one's set between Saw and Saw 2, letting you peep Jigsaw's come up. No confusing setups. Just peeps doing dirt to Kramer, and he murks them in a bunch of ill-ass ways. As Kramer faces his own end, he gets really with the shits on his rampage, with some mad, satisfying chopped limb action. Forget the mess of all those recent Saw flicks. This one's a banger. Pure fire. No cap. This Saw slaps harder than Will Smith at the Oscars.
Go see it ASAP. That is, if you ain't too shook, son.
Next up, Sofia Coppola's Priscilla. Based on Priscilla Presley's memoir, this flick flips the script, giving us the young Texan's dreamy viewpoint. It is all about Elvis, but not the way you think. Kaylee Spaney slays as Priscilla. Locking in with her cinematographer Philippe Lesueur, Coppola brings out some dank visuals. There's an LSD sequence that is lit AF. To not use one Elvis song sounds bonkers at first, but what she does with the music is actually fire. The Ramones and Dolly Parton instead, and it works. Okay, Sophia, hardcore Elvis fans might cry slander, but even without any of the King's jams, she really slips you into the world. This joint is dark, beautiful, claustrophobic, but still somehow mad fun. You should catch this one on the big screen while it's out. If you're into biopics, it slaps. No cap. Next up, Christopher Borgly's Dream Scenario, A24. Just keep stacking bangers, yo. No cap. This one's on some pretty next-level weirdo-ish, for real, son. Once you see it, it'll be no surprise that Ari Aster of Hereditary, Midsommar, and Beau is Afraid fame produced this joint. Nick Cage drops off a beast mode performance here as Paul Matthews, a family man whose boring life gets flipped when millions of strangers see him in their dreams. As these rando dream cameos go dark, the film gets more deep, twisted, and hilarious. Throughout this mind-melting, tripped-out journey, we get some real-ass splashes of drama and a bunch of ill satire on social media, influencers, cancel culture, and the effects of modern fame. Like most good art, it asks a lot of questions and lets you ponder on the answers. Do yourself a favor and holler at this one in a theater near you. Next up, Alexander Payne's The Holdovers. For this 70s era period jam, Payne links with Paul Giamatti again, who plays a professor at a prestigious academy with serious grumpy old man vibes. Paul, whose character's name is also Paul, a teen named Angus, played by Dominic Sessa, and the Academy's head chef Mary, played by Divine Joy Randolph, form an unexpected bond over the holidays. They clash, they vibe, they learn, and they grow together. Type shit. It's definitely an emo one, but it's also pretty damn funny, yo. Streaming this joint at the crib will still rip, but the visuals are pretty ill, so we recommend seeing it while it's still in theaters if you can. Next up, David Fincher's The Killer. Yo, straight up. Fincher's a fool for this one. This might be a bit more simple than his usual outings on the plot side, but damn is it satisfying. Fassbender's assassin is as cold, calculated, and devilishly detailed as the director. Based on a graphic novel, the movie plays like a contract killer's diary. Some folks might shy away from the heavy voice-over work, but if you like old noir flicks, you'll probably lock in from jump. Sound design, soundtrack, and score, on point like a laser beam. One of the illest fight sequences since John Wick. Checkmate. No shade on Fassbender's lights-out performance, but big shots out to Tilda Swinton's banger of a sequence. They snuck the theatrical release out on some ninja shit, but you should definitely catch this one in theaters before they dead it. No, I mean,